In the grand tapestry of existence, few threads shimmer as brightly as the connection between twin flames. This cosmic dance of souls, intertwining in a celestial waltz, beckons us to explore the depths of our being and the heights of spiritual union. Picture yourself as a traveler in a vast, uncharted wilderness. The landscape before you is both familiar and alien, filled with hidden valleys of desire and towering peaks of spiritual awakening. Each step you take on this path will challenge you, transform you, and ultimately lead you to a profound understanding of yourself and your divine counterpart. Are you ready to embark on this odyssey of the heart and soul? In this following exploration, we will delve into 4 pivotal lessons that serve as guideposts on your twin flame journey. These lessons will illuminate the intricate dance between physical intimacy and spiritual union, revealing the profound wisdom that lies at the intersection of the corporeal and the divine. This voyage of self-discovery and cosmic connection, where the boundaries between flesh and spirit blur, and the true nature of love reveals itself in all its magnificent splendor. As you embark on this journey of understanding physical intimacy within the twin flame connection, imagine yourself as an alchemist of old, standing before a mystical forge. Your body and spirit are the raw materials, and the flame of passion is your transformative fire. With each encounter, each tender touch, you have the power to transmute base desires into spiritual gold. Just as the alchemists of old sought to transmute base metals into gold, so too must you learn to transform the raw energy of sexuality into the pure gold of spiritual connection. To truly understand the mystery of physical intimacy, you must first embark on a journey of self-discovery. Explore the landscape of your desires, fears, and inhibitions. What hidden treasures lie buried beneath the surface of your consciousness? As you delve deeper into this exploration, you may find that sexuality is not merely a physical act, but a gateway to profound spiritual experiences. Like a key that unlocks hidden chambers within your soul, conscious intimacy can reveal aspects of yourself and your twin flame that were previously veiled. In these moments of union, the boundaries between self and other dissolve, offering a glimpse of the divine oneness that underlies all of existence. Yet, with great power comes great responsibility. The energy of sexuality, when misused or misunderstood, can lead to imbalance and suffering. History bears witness to the destructive potential of uncontrolled sexual energy, from the fall of empires to the corruption of spiritual movements. As you navigate the waters of twin flame intimacy, remain mindful of this dual nature. Let your actions be guided by love, respect, and a deep reverence for the sacred nature of your connection. Remember, in the alchemy of twin flame intimacy, the goal is not merely carnal pleasure, but the creation of a divine elixir, a union of body, mind, and spirit that transcends the limitations of the material world. As you master this art, you will find that every touch, every embrace, becomes a prayer, a celebration of the divine love that flows through you and your twin flame. Be mindful of the intention you bring to your intimate encounters. Are you seeking mere physical gratification, or are you opening yourself to a deeper, more transcendent experience? The difference lies not in the act itself, but in the consciousness you bring to it. If sex is understood as a form of relationship, then there is no harm in sex itself. In fact, just the opposite is true. At a higher level of relationship, as opposed to carnal, when sex is an expression of love, it can be a great positive force that brings many profound spiritual revelations to a person. At the highest level, sexuality becomes an amazing stimulus in the service of God and humanity. Remember, the goal of this alchemical process is not perfection, but transformation. Let each intimate encounter with your twin flame be an offering to the universe, a celebration of the life force that flows through all things. As you master this sacred art, you may find that your entire life becomes infused with a sense of divine intimacy. The boundaries between the sacred and the profane dissolve, and every moment becomes an opportunity for communion with the beloved, both within and without. Now let us turn our gaze to a different aspect of the twin flame journey, the practice of celibacy. This period of intentional abstinence is not about denial, but rather about redirection and refinement of your life force energy. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, we often overlook the profound power of pause. Celibacy offers you this sacred pause, a chance to step back from the intoxicating dance of physical intimacy and observe the subtler rhythms of your connection. Like a musician learning to appreciate the spaces between notes, you'll begin to sense the rich silence that exists between you and your twin flame. During this phase, you may experience what mystics call the dark night of the soul. The absence of physical touch can feel like a void, a vast emptiness that echoes with longing. Embrace this void. It is not empty at all, but pregnant with potential. Just as a seed must be buried in darkness before it can sprout. This period of celibacy allows the seeds of your highest self to germinate. As you navigate this celibate phase, you may notice an intensification of other senses. The energy that once flowed through physical channels now seeks new pathways of expression. You might find yourself more attuned to the whispers of intuition, more sensitive to the ebb and flow of emotions. Pay attention to your dreams during this time. They often become vivid messengers, offering insights and guidance from your deeper self. This period of celibacy also provides an opportunity to examine your relationship with desire itself. Often, our culture equates desire with lack, with an emptiness that needs to be filled. But what if desire is not about absence, but about abundance? What if the longing you feel is not a void to be filled, but an overflowing of love seeking expression? Sit with these questions. Allow them to reshape your understanding of intimacy and connection. You may find that celibacy brings unexpected challenges. Old wounds around rejection or abandonment might surface. Feelings of unworthiness or fear of intimacy may arise. Welcome these shadows as teachers. Each one offers a chance for healing and integration. As you face these aspects of yourself with compassion and curiosity, you pave the way for a deeper, more authentic connection with your twin flame. Remember, celibacy in the twin flame journey is not about repression or denial of your sexual nature. Rather, it's about channeling that potent life force energy into other aspects of your being. You might find yourself bursting with creative inspiration, driven to express yourself through art, music, or writing. Or you may feel called to dive deeper into spiritual practices, meditation, or energy work. Follow these impulses. They are guiding you towards greater alignment with your highest self. As you move through this celibate phase, pay attention to the quality of your connection with your twin flame. You may find that in the absence of physical intimacy, other forms of intimacy deepen. Your ability to communicate telepathically might strengthen. You might experience moments of profound energetic merging, feeling your twin's presence even when physically apart. These experiences are reminders that your connection transcends the physical realm. Ultimately, this period of celibacy is preparing you for a higher expression of intimacy with your twin flame. By mastering the art of transmuting sexual energy, you're developing the capacity to channel divine love in all its forms. When you do reunite physically with your twin flame, you'll bring to that union a depth of presence and a purity of intention that will transform your intimate experiences into true sacred communion. Remember, the goal of this celibate phase is not to renounce sexuality, but to elevate it. You are learning to see your body and your desires as sacred, as conduits for divine energy. In doing so, you're reclaiming the original purpose of sexuality, not merely for procreation or pleasure, but as a path to spiritual awakening and union with the divine. As you venture deeper into the labyrinth of the twin flame journey, the path to union unfolds before you like an ancient alchemical text. This is not a journey for the faint of heart, but for the brave souls willing to transmute the lead of their ego into the gold of divine love. Picture yourself as both the alchemist and the prima materia, the raw material to be transformed. The path to union is often likened to a spiral rather than a straight line. You may find yourself revisiting familiar territories, but each time with a deeper understanding. Like Theseus in the labyrinth, you must be prepared to face your inner minotaur, those aspects of yourself that you've long kept hidden in the shadows. These shadow aspects are not your enemies, but rather the guardians of your most profound truths. One of the most crucial tasks on this path is the integration of the false ego. Imagine your ego as a collection of masks you've worn throughout your life: the achiever, the victim, the caretaker, the rebel. Each of these masks served a purpose, protecting you from pain and helping you navigate the world. But now, as you step into the crucible of twin flame union, these masks must be acknowledged, honored, and ultimately transcended. This process of ego integration is not about destruction, but about transformation. It's akin to the alchemical process of solve et coagula, dissolve and coagulate. You must first dissolve the rigid structures of your false self, allowing your true essence to emerge. Then, you reintegrate these aspects of yourself in a new, more harmonious configuration. The path to union also involves a delicate dance of polarities. You and your twin flame embody divine masculine and feminine energies, regardless of your physical genders. Learning to balance and harmonize these energies within yourself is key to achieving union. This might involve embracing aspects of yourself that you've long rejected or denied. For instance, If you've always identified with strength and action, masculine traits, you might be called to cultivate receptivity and intuition, feminine traits. As you progress on this path, pay attention to the mirrors your twin flame provides. Often, the traits that trigger us most in our twin are reflections of our own unhealed aspects. Each trigger is an invitation to dive deeper into self-understanding and healing. Remember, the goal is not to become perfect, but to become whole, to embrace all aspects of yourself with love and compassion. The journey to union also involves a profound shift in consciousness. You're moving from a paradigm of separation to one of unity. This shift can be disorienting, as it challenges your fundamental understanding of reality. You may experience moments of cosmic consciousness, where the boundaries between self and other, between you and the universe, seem to dissolve. These glimpses of unity consciousness are signposts, guiding you towards your ultimate destination. As you near union, you may experience what's known as the surrender. This is not about giving up or submitting to another's will. Rather, it's about surrendering to the divine flow, to the higher plan for your connection. It's a recognition that your individual ego cannot control or manipulate this sacred journey. This surrender can be both terrifying and liberating as you learn to trust in the wisdom of the universe. Remember, the path to union is not about reaching a final destination, but about embracing a new way of being. True union is not just a merging with your twin flame, but a reunion with your own divine essence, and ultimately with all of creation. As you walk this path, you become a living bridge between heaven and earth, embodying divine love in human form. In the alchemical wedding of twin flames, you and your beloved become the sacred chalice and the holy fire, the divine masculine and feminine in perfect balance. Your union becomes a beacon of light, illuminating the path for others and contributing to the collective ascension of humanity. This is the true gift and responsibility of the twin flame journey, to embody divine love and union not just for yourselves, but for the healing and awakening of the entire world. As you delve deeper into the fourth lesson of your twin flame journey, envision yourself as the keeper of a sacred temple, the temple of your own being. This inner sanctuary is a place of profound wisdom, healing, and transformation. It is here, in the quiet depths of your own consciousness, that the true alchemy of the twin flame journey unfolds. Self-reflection becomes your daily ritual, a sacred practice as essential as breathing. Imagine sitting before a mystical mirror that reflects not just your physical form, but the landscape of your soul. As you gaze into this mirror, what do you see? What hidden treasures and forgotten wounds lie beneath the surface of your everyday awareness? Begin by establishing a consistent practice of introspection. This might take the form of meditation, where you learn to observe the ebb and flow of your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Like a skilled diver plunging into the depths of the ocean, you'll discover hidden caves of memory, coral reefs of emotion, and perhaps even sunken treasures of long-forgotten dreams and aspirations. Journaling can be another powerful tool for self-reflection. Let your pen become a divining rod, guiding you to underground streams of insight and self-discovery. write without censorship, allowing your deepest truths to flow onto the page. You may be surprised by the wisdom that emerges from your own hand. As you engage in these practices, approach yourself with the curiosity of an explorer charting unknown territories. What patterns do you notice in your thoughts and behaviors? What recurring themes emerge in your emotional landscape? Each observation is a clue, leading you closer to the core of your being. Remember, self-reflection is not about judgment or self-criticism. It's about developing a compassionate awareness of who you are in this moment. As you uncover aspects of yourself that you may have previously rejected or denied, practice radical acceptance. Every part of you, even the shadows, has a place in the grand tapestry of your being. Alongside self-reflection, the practice of self-care becomes paramount. Think of self-care not as indulgence, but as essential maintenance for the vehicle of your soul. Your body, mind, and spirit are the instruments through which you experience this earthly journey. They deserve to be honored and nurtured. Physical self-care might involve nourishing your body with wholesome foods, engaging in regular exercise, or practicing yoga to align your physical and energetic bodies. Pay attention to the wisdom of your body. It often knows what you need before your mind does. Mental self-care could include setting healthy boundaries, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in activities that stimulate your intellect and creativity. Give yourself permission to rest when you need it, and to pursue passions that light up your soul. Spiritual self-care might involve connecting with nature, engaging in prayer or meditation, or participating in rituals that resonate with your beliefs. Nurture your connection to the divine, however you conceive of it. As you cultivate these practices of self-reflection and self-care, you create a stable foundation from which to navigate the intense energies of the twin flame journey. Like a tree with deep roots, you'll be able to weather the storms of transformation without losing your center. Moreover, by tending to your own inner garden, you become better equipped to show up fully in your twin flame connection. The love and compassion you cultivate for yourself naturally extends to your twin, creating a harmonious resonance between you. Remember, the twin flame journey is not about losing yourself in another, but about coming home to yourself. As you deepen your self-understanding and self-care practices, you may find that the distinction between self and other begins to blur. You realize that the love you seek externally has been within you all along. In this inner sanctuary of self-reflection and self-care, you become both the alchemist and the philosopher's stone, the one who transforms and that which is transformed. Each insight, each act of self-love is a step towards the ultimate union, not just with your twin flame, but with the divine essence that permeates all of existence. As you master this fourth lesson, you become a beacon of self-awareness and self-compassion. Your inner light shines ever brighter, illuminating the path not just for yourself and your twin flame, but for all those you encounter on your journey. As we draw our exploration to a close, take a moment to reflect on the journey we've undertaken together. From the alchemical mysteries of physical intimacy to the sacred pause of celibacy, from the labyrinthine path to union to the inner sanctuary of self-care, You have traversed a landscape rich with wisdom and transformation. The twin flame journey is not a destination, but an eternal dance, a cosmic waltz that invites you to embrace the fullness of your being and the limitless potential of divine love. With each step, each turn, you are invited to shed the layers of illusion and step more fully into your authentic self. As you continue on this path, remember that you are not alone. The universe conspires in your favor, offering guidance, support, and synchronicities along the way. Trust in the wisdom of your heart, for it holds the map to your highest destiny. Embrace the challenges that arise, for they are the crucible in which your spirit is refined. Celebrate the moments of joy and connection, for they are glimpses of the divine union that awaits. And above all, remain open to the mystery that unfolds before you, for in this openness lies the key to true transformation. May your journey be filled with wonder, growth, and the deepest expression of love. As you dance with your twin flame in this cosmic ballet, may you discover the true power of your connection and become a beacon of light and harmony in the world.